Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good to see you guys. And it's Arsenal preseason. Sorry we didn't do the first game. I don't think many people did because we were all working at 4:30 in the day. But thank you for everybody who's following the channels. We've got over 200 new subscribers. So welcome to all of you guys. Yeah. Let me just put this on here. Yep. So welcome, Tony. Tony, what's going on, bro?
Hi, how you doing, everyone? I'm good. Looking forward to today's game.
Excellent. And Tony's a man that don't really like the transfer business. That's the reason why we can be happy we can just get on with some damn football at the moment now.
For sure.
So, guys, let's take a look at the team sheet. And as I said, the game should be kicking off right now as we speak. I've got one stream here. And I just want to put everything out there as well. If you guys are on Arsenal's website, they are charging again. They did this foolishness last year. And I just don't know why they've done it. I've spoken to the girls at head office many times, and they can see a revenue for it. They're just trying to monetize everything. So unfortunately, that's the way how it's going to be for Arsenal and their business model. Not really much we can do about that. So what's going on, Gary? Nice to see you, Gary. Big shout out to you, my brother. Big shout out to you as well. So guys, she is Turner in goal. Obviously, they want to showcase their guy, the American goalkeeper. We've got Cedric at right back. Saliba is starting. Yay, yay, yay. That's why Tony's staying up tonight.
Yeah.
Gabriel, Tavares, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Jesus. Now, I used to say Jesus because that's the way how some Arabic countries say it. But he's not Arabic. He's South American. So his pronunciation is Jesus, and that's what he said to Frimpong yesterday when he was being interviewed. He says he would want it to be pronounced as Jesus. So all the people out there like me who said Jesus, and all the people who are from England who say Jesus, it's Jesus. Okay, guys? So that's pronunciation for his name, but he's starting. He scored again in a 1-1 draw Arsenal had last week, and then he had 2 goals in his first game with the club. So far in pre-season, he's had 3 goals in 2 games. On the bench, we've got Okonkwo, we've got Bellerin, Mari, Walters, Holden, Maitland-Niles, El Nene, Lokonga, Torreira, Pepe, Nelson, Balogun, and Nketiah. That's funny. So, yeah, okay. So it's not too bad. We're going to see a ton of them in the second half. Tony, any thoughts on the team sheet?
No, as I said, I'm pretty excited to see. This is a very strong starting 11. Super excited to see William Saliba in play. Great to see that Thomas Partey is fit and ready to go in pre-season as early as this. And obviously, look, Jesus just looks great. Super excited to see the link-up play between him, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli. So yeah, this is exciting for me. Somewhat of an interesting formation. I can see on TV they've got it down as a 4-2-3-1.
Really? That's strange.
Yeah,
it should
what
be.
they've got on TV in terms of a formation is the double pivot with Xhaka and Partey, then Odegaard in the middle, and Martinelli and Saka left and right of him, playing Martinelli as Odegaard as a 10 behind Gabriel Jesus. Just looking at the Everton starting lineup: Calvert-Lewin starts, Dele Alli starts, Doucouré, Damari Gray, Holgate, Yeremina, Jordan Pickford in goal, managed of course by Frank Lampard. Teams are on the pitch now. The pitch is a bit grainy. Well, if they're charging the fans $5.99, there should be crisp and clear pictures. Okay,
exactly.
It's sharpened up a little bit here now.
Exactly. So big shout out to Gary. Gary says he's good, but he's tired. Hopefully he will stay awake. can't see who that is. Whoever that is, can they sign a waiver at the top? I'm not sure why we're not seeing your name, but it says an interesting decision and that the lineup and hope the club know what they're doing. Same person probably says kind of crazy that Saka was playing matches for England a month ago and he's straight back in the side. That's exactly what I've been saying about him and Smith Rowe over the summer. And Martinelli, you can put a couple of guys in there as well. Not a lot of them was getting a break. So it's just like, boys, straight back into the side after all this foolishness. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I'm hoping that Arteta will use his wise knowledge and understand who needs a break and who doesn't need a break. And I think if we think about the fact that he knows who most of the guys are and he'd like to take a look at how the other guys integrate in the team, the young guys. Gary says it's Greg. Greg, how come your name's not? Yeah, how come
it's Greg? Not... It's Greg G.
Oh, he hasn't filled the waiver. That's what it is. Yeah, look, he's just done it. Okay, right. So he hasn't done it. Style says, I'm at the stadium. Yeah, look at that. 101 representing in the stadium. Excellent. Stylist is right in the mix. Nice one, my bro. Nice one, man. Yeah. Cool K. They're saying Everton really needs some signings. Relegation candidate. Having Matt Turner in the net is like when you start pro clubs. He's probably talking about FIFA. And they have a pro in the net. And everyone starts shooting for 45 yards.
It's interesting that Frank and Ashley Cole are still probably better players than anything they've got on the pitch.
Ooh, Tony. Ooh, that's controversial. Well, it's
true though, because when you look at it, Everton right now don't have a player where you can go, he's a rock solid, world-class player.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, people, you might, if you were just pushed, you might say Jordan Pickford for England is world-class, but for Everton, he's kind of ropey.
Yeah, I mean, imagine being an England goalkeeper and you nearly get relegated.
Yeah.
It's not the type of thing you'd want on your resume, is it?
Yeah. I mean, his performances for England and Everton are totally different.
Yeah. So big shout out. We've got 80 people watching on Twitter. We've got 50 people here on YouTube. Facebook is in the house. I have no idea how much people are watching on Facebook, but big up to all of you guys. We've got Andrew in the house. I said, well, go on. What's going on with you, Andrew? Big shout out to you.
What's up, Andrew?
What's going on with you, Kirk? Hey, Kirk, imagine doing the security at this game. Says, morning panel, looking forward to this match. Gary saying, Greg, I think Greg signed the waiver. That's why I can see his name. Andrew saying, not so. Jesus will like crosses. Oh, he will, bro. He will. He'll get on the end of them. Kurt says he's looking forward to seeing Saliba.
You know, these guys have got to know, you know, it's not about hitting crosses. It's funny because I was looking at some footage of Zinchenko a bit earlier. Obviously getting myself prepped for his arrival. And, you know, it's so clear. He never crosses the ball to anyone's head. He doesn't. He literally puts it to feet every time.
Yeah, every time. So, did you see my video I put on the channel yesterday?
I did.
Zinchenko, he has 91% of his passes in the final third, are connected. 91%. That means when he's passing into the final third, 9 out of every 10 times it goes to his opposing player. So that's a good guy that we've got there, but it depends on what position we're playing him. Let me get this out of the way. Now I'll put the team sheet up. Big shout out to all of you guys. We've got nearly 60 people watching live, and we've got 150 people watching on YouTube.
I am completely, utterly confused about hairlines. You know, really? I put the picture in the group. I don't know if you've seen it, but last season, Rob Holding had no hair. And Gabriel Magalhaes has a load of hair. Turn up this season, Rob Holding has a head full of hair, and Gabriel Magalhaes has got none. What the hell happened? In the space of a summer, literally.
Boy,
it's mad.
Oh my God. Let me know how you guys are getting on as well in the chat, whether you've been able to get a stream working. I know how tough it is for some of you guys there. Mohammed says, hello, guys.
1, 2, 3,
I'm
4,
watching
5,
from
6.
Sierra Leone. Big shout out to you. Thanks for getting up to speed with the details around Arsenal. No, it's a pleasure, guy. It's a pleasure
Bloody hell.
to chat to you guys all day. Trying to upload the videos when I can. It is a pleasure. It really
we're
is,
off.
guys.
That was
Yeah. I just realized
kickoff.
it's
Interesting kickoff because you had the whole 10 outfield players lined up nearly on the line. And then the ball goes to the goalkeeper. Oh, it's in. Oh, we're in the box. Oh. Last minute defending by Everton in the first 30 seconds. Wow.
Yeah, Arsenal nearly going 1-0 up, nearly going ahead there in the first half. My word.
That's what you call intent to attack. We literally lined up 10 players on the halfway line to go and receive the ball from Matt Turner with his clear. He was actually halfway through our own pitch, our own area to receive the ball. He was standing in the midfielder's position to deliver the ball.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah, I've got my stream up and going now. Okay. So, and I forget goodness put a couple of them. I'm at 2 minutes.
Okay, so you're 20 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, Africa Guna sent some links as well.
Okay.
Actually, let me try another one.
Ooh. It's a bit of an industrial challenge by Jeremina on Gabriel Jesus. But Jesus is okay. He's picked himself up. I mean, obviously, Jesus is accustomed to the physicality of the Premier League.
Yeah, what's your thoughts about Jesus overall? Now it's all official.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Man looks sharp, you know.
Yeah. You know, when you look at like strikers, it's a difficult situation because the days of multiple strikers scoring 20 plus goals seem to have died.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
we've got Tierney on the attack again. Almost scored again.
Wow.
You can see it's a little bit scrappy.
Great run by Kieran.
Yeah,
Tierney.
and Everton struggling, fighting for their life. I'm at 2 minutes and 35 seconds now.
Yeah, I'm 2 minutes 39. Hey, how did you go back? Okay.
Mohammed says, please share the link so we can watch live. Okay. I'll send you a link in the chat, guys. For all of you guys who are watching, I've just sent a link there. You can see it coming in the chat. Odegaard all over the place, man. Yeah, I've just sent you the link there, Mohammed. So you can pick it up from the chat there.
The formation.
So Gary's on 3 minutes 30. I'm on 3 minutes 30 as well. So that's a good shout.
Okay, so I'm 4 seconds behind you. So
Arsenal picking it up from the midfield again.
Very lively from Arsenal.
It is. Out wide on the right to Saka. Saka comes back on the inside to Odegaard. Just seeing if I can switch this over to you guys. Coverage isn't not too bad. The African Gunner said he's going to join us at half time. But Tony, what's your overall opinion on the kit? You know, I'm not a big fan of the kit. I'm not a big fan of this home kit. The away kit all day long, both of them.
I mean, obviously Adidas have got a theme going on because Man United's kit is pretty much the same. With that flourish in the collar. I'm not overtly displeased with it. You know, I think it's an adequate kit. I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't buy it myself, but hey, I've got the black, so
For real, yeah, exactly. And the guy, Odegaard, captain as well, just like he was last time. So, and I'm happy with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. I've not got an issue with that whatsoever.
So that looks like he could be captain for the for this season then.
Yeah, and I think it's the right thing to do. So I don't have a problem with that. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are as well in terms of Odegaard being the captain. Is that something you're happy with? Is that something that you think could be changed? Also, no Ben White, no Tomiyasu, and no Tierney in the squad today, just to enforce you guys, which is the best way to actually go in and watch it.
That's a ball.
Yeah, there is a couple of I do have other streams as well. There's some places
good recovery. Here we go, Saliba. Great tackle.
Yeah, it's a good tackle there. Everyone's saying what happened to Gabriel's hair. Well,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Literally, him and Rob Holding have swapped hairlines.
Yeah,
I can't believe Rob Holding was bald last year. He's got a full head of hair now.
And let's remember, guys, this is being played in the downtown Baltimore. It's on the East Coast. It's a place I stayed with near Owen Mills when I was with Tony Vincent, who was in the NFL for the Baltimore Ravens. So I know Baltimore quite well, actually. Arsenal on the back foot in terms of a Route 1 ball. But 6 minutes played so far, guys. And it's a one-on-one. Yeah, and the flag goes up anyway. Yeah, so I know Baltimore pretty well. The stadium's capacity is about 70,000. Ground was broken in 1996 for the Baltimore Ravens. So, yeah, I've got some experience about being seeing this ground as well. So, Kurt saying Saliba looking good. Yeah, he wants that place. Everton on the attack again. It's 3 against 3. It goes wide left.
What minute
against Cedric, and Cedric blocks it.
What minute you
Andrew said he's got 2 aunts in Baltimore. Yeah, are they near Owen Mills? Are they near there? Because that's where I was staying. It's a nice place, man. It's a nice place. But it's because I normally go to Washington, D.C., and it's not far from D.C. Yeah, it's a nice little drive from there. I remember going there. I went to Baltimore to check out a game that my friend was playing in against the Arizona Cardinals at 1 o'clock. And when the game finished at 4:30, I had to drive all the way back down to Washington to watch Redskins, New York Giants at 8 o'clock Sunday night game. So I did a double header in one game with my friend Bozza. Nice one, man. Those were the days, man.
What minute you
got to meet the players of the Ravens as well. Got to meet Vinny Testaverde, Orlando Jones, and all them guys. Eric Rett.
I'm on 8:25.
I'm on 7:35, so my one slowed down a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, headed off the line. Corner just came in. Gabriel, I think it was, got his head to it. Was headed off
Laurie,
the line.
The link is in the description. It's in the description. And he says, should I click the link? Yeah, click on the link that I sent up there, and then you should be able to get straight through to the page. Andrew says, not 100% sure. I've only been once, grandmother's funeral. Sorry to hear that, bro. And it's never really a nice time to go and travel when you have to go to a funeral. But yeah, it's a nice place, man. I prefer DC because I'm a DC native with the Redskins. But it's a nice place. Corner to Arsenal, guys. It looks like it's Saka that's going to take one in. Gary's slightly ahead of us. Gary said off the line on the corner. Corner's taken. Yeah, it was Saliba that was up there, and it was off the line from Saliba. So Saliba could have put us 1-0 up. Boy, Tony, could you imagine all the goals we get from Gabriel and then all the goals from Saliba as well? That's a mad thing if this guy's a danger. I didn't see him been much of a goal threat last season, but
Nah.
you know, it's the Premier League. I see you smiling there like a Cheshire cat.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. You know, I'm always pleased to see him succeed.
Nice, man. Andrew said went to DC for a day trip. Yeah, DC's nice, bro. DC nightlife is happening there. When I went to DC live, Mike Tyson was there as well, and his entourage. That was fun. Yeah, a lot going down in DC, bro. DC's the place, man. DC's where it's at. Kurt says strange Tavares starting when he's likely to go and loan to Marseille. Yeah, I mean, I think until Zinchenko comes in, Marseille's an Arsenal player. Saka here looking really lively on the right, taking on two players, getting the ball in the box, and it was blacked out there by Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey just clapping the cure. Just Thomas Partey being the alpha male in the midfield right there, guys, just clapping the core. Yeah, Saka's ball came off about two players there.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to Ebony. Mind you, those guys, we only had about 20 minutes notice for the stream.
Foul ref, thank you very much.
So, yeah, not many. Some of them guys might join us, but we've only had 20 minutes notice, so it was kind of short notice. Yeah, I agree with Tony. The quality of the stream is not the greatest. If people are paying $4.99, that's not good, man. Gary's saying Saka already getting some rough treatment. Yeah, it's pretty rough out there. G's saying quite physical this game. As usual, is never friendly between Premier League clubs. Agreed.
Whoa.
So G, you couldn't make the game?
Calvert-Lewin just toppled Thomas Partey with some kind of mad
I saw that,
tackle.
Yeah. So G's in Ohio. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a long way away from where this is. Yeah, very physical game. Andrew says he'll listen to you commentate. So Tony, you're ahead of me at the moment.
So I'm at 12 minutes 22 at the moment. Just seen an overhit crossfield pass that was intended for, I think, Xhaka. The Arsenal press is very, very effective. It's it's multiple men with one back possession already.
Yeah,
literally just outside of the Everton box. Here we go again. We're again on the edge of the box now, moving it around from one side to the other.
Yeah, I just saw the foul on Thomas Partey.
Oh, there's a push there, ref, surely. That looks like a push in the box on Gabriel Jesus. The cross comes in from Cedric, and as Jesus is about to jump to head of the ball, he's clearly pushed or he's nudged so that he ends up flopping onto the floor.
That's
nothing
nuts.
is given. There's obviously no VAR in this game, so it's play on. Here we go. The goal kick resulting. The press is on strong again and again. Everton struggling to get out of their box.
Mm-hmm. So
this is a very good press. We're in.
That's close.
Point blank from Gabriel Jesus. I mean, the pressure is superb.
I think it's a minor penalty call from Jesus and Naguna's behind the goal as he hits the deck in a challenge with Patterson.
So you're going to see there's a giveaway. One of the Everton defenders does a pass back, literally back to Jesus in the box.
Yeah, I think that's a penalty, Tony. Sorry. I think that's a penalty when he gets nudged in the back from Patterson.
Yeah.
I think Jesus should have had a penalty there.
Yeah. So we, as I said, Pickford just saved from the shot from Jesus. A great save. Resulting corners just come in, and again Pickford called into action. Another corner as a result from the other side now. So in quick succession, 2 corners. Arsenal pressing, looking for this goal. It's a good header. Oh, it hits the post.
Oh, my God, that was close.
Wow.
Oh, what a chance.
Wow. So you're behind me, but we've just hit the post.
Oh, what a chance.
We've just hit the post from the second corner after what just happened. And we're on the attack again, and they get a reprieve with a foul from Gabriel Magalhaes.
So
I have to say Gabriel Magalhaes because there's 3 Gabriels on the pitch.
Yeah, but what for me, I'm calling them. Gabby is Gabriel is the defender, Martinelli is the winger, and Jesus is the forward. So that's how I'm going to roll with it this season.
Okay, but I know I'm going to be tempted to say Gabby, because they're all 3 named Gabby.
We can't do that, man. We got to come up with a plan.
Yeah, but that's why I'm just going to say, like, Magalhaes and...
Yeah, because Gabriel has always been our defender, so that's not going to change. And Martinelli, we've always called him Martinelli. That's not going to change. The problem is Gabriel Jesus. So we have to call him Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the name on the back of his jersey, right? Levin said, please, bro, I'm clicking on the link and it's not showing anything. Okay, let me send it. Let me send it again for you. What's that, mate?
I've seen Tavares literally just burnt 2 Everton players on the wing running down from his own box into the Everton third. So he's playing well.
I just sent the link again for you. Yeah? Shimex, I've just sent the link again for you. Gary says, great defending by Saliba, even though he gives away the free kick. Yeah, I mean, look, man, Saliba's having a really good game. I really like what he's doing at the moment.
The thing is, his passing is superb as well.
Yeah, Andrew, we're not doing Gabby, man. We've been calling Martinelli from day one. We should not be calling him Gabriel. It just it's not a thing, man. The only problem is Jesus. And we can just say Jesus. We call every other player by their surname, so why don't we call that with Gabriel Jesus? So it's Gabriel, and it's Martinelli and Jesus. Those are the 3 guys who play for Arsenal. That's a mess. That's messed up, man.
I'm trying to think of situations. Guys in the chat, if you can think of a situation where we've had multiple players with the same name, I think I can name some 2s, but I can't name a 3.
Wow. Really competitive game so far. It actually is quite a decent game. G says, Apollo's right. Look at the back of the shirt. That's what I'm saying. If you look at the back of the shirt, Gabriel, his shirt says Gabriel. Gabriel's shirt says Gabriel. Martinelli said Martinelli. And Jesus says Jesus. So let's just call them what's on the back of the shirts, and I think we'll be all right.
Oh, nice.
Gary says, in my time, I've never seen 3. Yeah, agreed. Tony, what's going on?
How you doing? So, yeah, I mean, a passage of Arsenal passing. It's looking crisp. Nice triangles. I know Tony would love that. We're on to the edge of the Everton penalty area now. Prodding, seeking to try and... and the ball's given away there by Thomas Partey.
So if you guys are just joining us, Arsenal, my God, I mean, they talk about the 2 chances that they had. Another one, Tony?
No. This is actually an Everton chance.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Pinged in.
It's a long ball that's coming.
Into Calvert-Lewin. He controls it what looks quite nicely, and we're lucky that he doesn't get the shot off because, good cover defending by Cedric.
Yeah, Cedric's made 2 good stops on the defensive end. It's a good ball that's come over from the wide right, and Cedric there in the right place at the right time. I just want to talk about the 2 chances. The first one was Gabriel Jesus. he should have scored after a terrible pass from the 18-yard line from Holgate. He basically gifted Jesus the ball, and he takes aim, but Pickford made a save.
What are you doing?
And palms it wide. The other one was when Xhaka rises from the corner and nobs the ball off the far post. Jesus nearly gets a good connection in it to turn it in, but he doesn't quite catch it.
We almost had a little comedic error in the defense
Yeah,
there.
and that one there that Tony was talking about, I think it was I can't. Was it Dele Alli? The cross might have been from Dele Alli. Long ball into the middle. Calvin Lewin as a sort of sniff on a diagonal pass, and then Cedric is the one that just breaks up the play. So those are what's happening at the moment. Outside of that, again, as I said, pretty physical. Gary says great recovery from Cedric.
So we're back on the attack. We just had a corner which didn't result in anything. They were showing the potential Dele Alli penalty. That was clearly not a penalty. So we missed the penalty. We missed the corner because of the replay.
Yeah.
But now Everton have a throw in from their right hand side of their own penalty area. So far so good. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, you've got to remember this is pre-season. Players will be not as sharp. They're building systems. They're building understanding between one another. But we've had significant opportunities to score. We've hit the post. We've had a good save or two out of the goalkeeper.
That's what you're looking for. You're looking for sharpness right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be sure that this will be completely changed at half time. So bearing in mind the personnel in this first half, it would be nice if we could grab a goal or two even.
Yeah, I do have to say though, Saliba's bossing it at the moment. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. He looks like he belongs. I remember last season
Cedric with some good defending just there. There was again, Everton are utilising a very good crossfield pass, and it's putting pressure on Cedric to defend.
Yeah,
but he's defended that excellently.
Yeah, he's got a good angle.
Take away, but Matt Turner saved it, and then Cedric tidied up. So now we've got a corner coming in from Everton. We're at the 22nd minute.
So it looks like the danger man for Everton on the left is Nkoku. Yeah, Nkoku is doing a pretty good job on there. Very pacey, gets his shot on target. Good effort from the young man. So it's Nkoku now at the moment. You can see him in the picture. And they got Mina in there as well. Yeah, it was actually Mina who gets a touch on it on the corner, but it goes wide on the right post.
Well, we've got a water break.
Yeah. I'm at they're just showing the corner again. You can see Mina getting a touch on it.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a water break at 23 minutes. The whole team are now in a circle, listening to words from Mikel Arteta. And
Arteta, he does love his water breaks, doesn't he?
Yeah, he definitely benefited from those.
Yeah. So, guys, what do you think of it? 20 minutes, not so bad. Gary says, not bad, 20-odd minutes. G says, there's certainly things in these 20 minutes. Saliba is rock solid. He reads the field so well. And Xhaka is a passenger. People telling he's okay being a starter must be checked. It must be checked his mental health. I don't know what I'm going to do with Xhaka this season. I boycotted him last year. I don't know what I'm going to do with him this season. I don't expect him to start. So I'm hoping that Tielemans or somebody comes in to take that spot. Yeah. And then we won't have to really have that conversation about guys throwing the team under the bus and all that stuff, which really frustrated the hell out of me. But
so you've obviously got, you're keeping abreast with transfer speculation.
Yeah.
Is there anybody interested in Lucas Torreira?
There's a couple of teams there's 3 teams interested in him. 2 in Italy, 1 in Germany. But at the moment, Arsenal are looking money, 15 million euros. They're looking money. and no one's come up with the funds. So that's what frustrates me. The fact that all this money's flying around and people can't even take up chump change for a player. Andrew, I'm sure he is, Andrew. I'm sure he is. As long as he does it on the bench, I'll be fine. We want progressive. We don't want no red cards. We don't want no mistakes. And we want to play solid, competent football.
Saka. Oh, he's recovered. Oh, some real rough play from.
Yeah, it is.
And now there's physicals from Gabriel.
Yeah, there's a fight. There's a fight.
I mean, his tackle from the was it the Core? Yeah, it is the Core. I mean, he's literally, really gone in overtly on aggressively with Xhaka running back. Referee having to calm things down a bit.
So I just want to, guys, for all of you who watch my videos, you know that I had my say on Thomas Partey.
What kind of tackle is that?
Yeah, and look.
And then he tries to run away with the ball. He knows what he's doing. He picks up
Thomas
the ball.
Partey gets in there right away, man. No messing around. But you see that when that Guyana lion comes in there, everybody just backs out.
What the hell was Matt Turner? What was Matt Turner doing there? I don't like that. I do not like that. Did you see that?
Yeah, well, they're replaying the booking at the moment with Martinelli.
So as they take the free kick, they come up with a string of play. And Matt Turner is literally almost at the halfway line playing football with the defenders. And I'm like,
I hate when goalkeepers do that. I hate when goalies do that. That winds me up, man.
Place. Well done.
Leno used to stand on the halfway line and just take the piss out of us.
Like, I don't know what coaching manual ever tells you to go that high up in that kind of stretch of play, because he literally played the ball into an area where luckily no one from Everton was able to pick it up. But if they did, they would have just had an easy task of just literally chipping the ball.
So I'm just looking where I am. So one of my streams are ahead of the other. I just want to know, is anybody out there struggling with the stream? If they are, please let me know. If anyone.
Oh.
Gary says I should be on your panel. Gary, I am going to send out an invitation at some point for the forum members to come in on some of the shows that we're doing. So hold tight for that, bro. If you're into that and you want to come on, just let me know, and then I'll be doing something moving on this season with some of the new members of the forum. Everybody's always welcome to give their say on 101. I'm on 27 minutes 50 seconds, guys. Arsenal breaking on the right-hand side is coming out to Cedric, and Cedric puts it back to Thomas Partey in the middle. Thomas Partey just looks a slight step slow. He just looks like a step off, and I expect that because he's missed a couple of weeks of training. I have addressed it in one of my videos where I have said that we should not speculate, and we have to respect the fact that he's having problems at home. There's a lot going on with him, changing his name, all the marriage stuff and everything. I don't think it's anything football related, and that's the reason why. Tony, you know me. I don't do drama. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Kardashians. I don't get into all of that stuff. So whatever is going on in Thomas Partey's private life is whatever is going on. As long as he's on the pitch playing football for Arsenal, that's the only thing that concerns me.
Good. Nice.
Yeah, no problem, Gary, no problem. Just hold tight for a message on the forum that will come out, and then we'll be able to take it from there.
Oh,
Quick,
whoa,
Tony.
yeah. So we had potential of a break for Bukayo Saka. Everton last minute defending just managed to get it away. Once again, we're back on the attack, probing.
Yeah, that decor has just been dirty, man.
Oh, what was that? Offside. Okay.
Kuke says, get this loser decor off. He's been snapping at the players left, right, piece of. Yeah,
that's his job, man. That's his job. He's the enforcer in the team. You know, when you haven't got the players to skillfully navigate certain opposition, you need to have an enforcer. Yeah. So that's why Everton have. You know, if you go and play Bolton and you go and play Sheffield Wednesday, you go and play, certain teams, they're going to have somebody in the middle of the park whose skill levels are not at the same as the rest of the team, but their job. Oh, good run by Saka.
I saw the ball coming in from Cedric. Cedric has put some quality balls into the box on that right-hand side. He really has. I tell you who's not at the level, Tony.
Did you see the Saka pass?
Yeah, I did.
He just needed to find that pass. He knows he should have done better.
Hey, Tony, I tell you who's not at the races. Did you see Fat Frank on the sideline there?
Yeah.
He looked like he put on about 3 stone.
Oh, look, the goalkeeper Pickford's just thrown it straight to Martinelli. Oh,
man.
Unbelievable. Another corner.
Oh, man. Yeah. Come.
What's going on here?
Tony, goal. Come on, Tony, talk to me.
It's not goal.
Odegaard goes right to Saka. Saka in the middle on the right. He beats his man. He puts the ball in the middle. Ooh, Tony, talk to me, man.
There's no goal. I'm at a corner at the 32nd minute.
Right, so Kurt is already on it. Man. Look at Kurt. Look, Kurt, and now Gary and Kurt are both on it. Tony, give us a commentary, man.
So I've got a corner coming across, and the goal is scored by Gabriel Jesus. Who else?
Goal, Arsenal, 1-0 to the Gunners.
Yeah, the cross was literally stopped on a sixpence. You couldn't have got better control. The cross evaded everybody. It landed at the feet of Gabriel. His control was immaculate. I'm not kidding you. He stopped this ball on a dime. The cross from Cedric stopped on a dime, and then he just rifled it into the top of the net.
So I'm going to give a long goal because this is a Brazilian player. So I'm going to say goal. Gabriel Jesus, guys, puts Arsenal up 1-0.
4 goals in 3 games.
But I've got to say, Saka looks like he's a little bit hurt. It's nothing serious. He's running it off. It was a last-ditch intervention from Mina. Pickford gives the ball straight away to Martinelli. He darts in the box. It's just brilliant. The corner reaches Jesus, who scores into the empty net. It's 4 goals in 3 pre-season games from Jesus, and the Arsenal players are just going mad right now. And so are the fans. The fans, we got a lot of American fans out there supporting the Gunners. And look at Gabriel Jesus' face. Look at his face. They're just playing a replay now. Great corner there, and it's head down, and he just gets a touch on it at the far back of the post. Good control, and he knocks it in to the top right corner of the net. Look, it's kind of reminiscent where he scored his first goal in the first preseason game. But he's just deadly. He's just absolutely deadly. He's absolutely deadly. And he's given a phone call, which is, I did talk to you guys in one of my videos about what the phone call meant. The phone call is about him calling his mum, who's in Brazil. So He's just phoning up mum to tell you what's going on. After 33 minutes, guys, another goal from Gabriel Jesus.
I'm liking Cedric right now.
Cedric's always been able to deliver a pass in, man.
Yeah, I think he's having a very effective game.
Yeah, he is.
You know, both defensively and offensively, he's been very instrumental.
And I've always said nobody delivers a crossing like Cedric. As far as laying a ball on the plate, ball's coming over here. Tony, talk us through this one.
So I'm at 35 minutes and 15 seconds, and the ball's just coming in. Great pass.
Talk us through it, Tony.
Great pass to feet from Gabriel Magalhaes to, oh yes. So Gabriel to Jesus through the middle. Jesus feeds it in, and it comes out to Bukayo Saka on the right-hand wing, and he's got a tap in.
Here we go, guys. Go! You know what? This goal is too long because look at it. I better shorten the letters on this blasted thing, Tony.
No, that's great football.
Let me leave in one O.
I've got to say the first pass from Gabriel Magalhaes to Gabriel Jesus, phenomenal. I mean, it goes through like, you know, the whole midfield, and then the run from Jesus, and then he chips in a pass. I think it's intended for Martin Odegaard, but he misses it, and it goes on to Bukayo Saka, who, as I said, has a tap in at the far post.
So guys, Jesus has a goal and an assist.
Yeah,
it's a great assist.
Yeah, you know, and if you look at the way he delivers it, you know, he runs past three players, and then he takes it outside of his right boot to deliver the pass inside. You know, it's just quality football.
It is. And this is the thing. We talk about the goals, but we also have to remember, in terms of him being creative, I don't know whether you saw a video that I put up, Tony. Tony, have you been following up my videos?
Yeah, I have.
Right. Let me see if I can find this thing up on here. It might take me a minute. It might take me a second. Can I find it? Is this it? Let's see if I can find it. Right, let me see if I can find it. I know I had the damn thing there, but I'm going to have to get it again. Right, here we are. Don't worry, Tony, I'll put it up again. Here we are. Why are you doing that?
So once again, defensive work from Saliba and Cedric, snuffing anything that's coming down the left-hand side.
Right, okay. Let me just pull it up now. Let me just quickly pull it up here.
It's a great press. And once again, Everton, they just can't handle the press.
No, yeah, they can't.
Lovely interplay at the front. But the ball, they managed to bang it away. But it's coming straight back. Just some beautiful, beautiful football being played. I mean, it's Wenger-esque.
What do I just done with this thing here?
It's difficult to see anybody else being player of the half but Gabriel Jesus, but I do believe Cedric is got to have some props for what he's done.
Right, here it is. Right. Okay. Right, here it is. Let's get this up.
Oh, what a pass by Thomas Partey. Oh,
Yeah, I know that's the guy right there, man.
oh, jeez.
So, guys, this is the sheet that I put up on one of my videos, and what it is it highlights the fact that Gabriel Jesus, if you look at his per 90 minutes play, he has more goals than Raheem Sterling, and he actually has the same assists and chances created is more in that time. So when you look at him as a creative player, he's just as creative and scores more goals per 90 minutes than Raheem Sterling. So the problem with him is obviously he just wasn't playing enough. But when you look at him in terms of production, he's just as, if not more productive than Raheem Sterling. And to top it off, guys, he's actually 3 years younger. So I think we got a good deal there.
Yeah.
I think we got a very good deal here there. So Bertram says, bless up Tony and Apollo. Yeah, listen, I was hoping you was going to actually join us tonight, Bertram, because it's 1 a.m. UK time, and you guys are obviously out there watching the game live. I just told Bertram that Gabriel Jesus is, I just put the stats up and it's made Bertram think. It is in one of my videos though, Bertram. I should actually put it on the chat.
Don't try to suss Bertram with stats.
Yeah, Andrew says I sent some yeah, you can't have a disagreement when it comes to stats, Andrew. Stats don't work like that. Yeah, unless someone pulls up an Excel sheet.
Stats can lie. Stats can lie. Don't ever be overawed by stats. Yeah, it'd be good. Bertram has been busy on YouTube doing some other stuff as well. A lot of it on Coach's Desk with the Reggae Boys. And but I tell you who's not been that great today, Dele Alli. He's not been that great today, and it wasn't a good signing from them, whichever way you look at it. Bertrand says, traveling, just got to Atlanta. Oh, big shout out to you, bro. Okay. I've got a couple of friends who just landed in Atlanta as well. My cousin
big shout out to you, man. Hope you're enjoying the game. If you can pick up the game, that is. But Tavares is looking decent as well, but his shot goes wide.
Yeah.
It's 42 minutes and 30 seconds gone, guys. I think Tony's ahead of me by a minute.
No, I'm actually now behind you. Although you keep jumping, so sometimes you're like, I'm literally 20 seconds behind you. So I'm 42-35 now.
Ooh, listen to the booze. Ooh. Listen to the booze.
So.
Listen to the booze, man. Listen to the booze.
Odegaard is a beautiful footballer. Can I just say it?
Yeah. But that's my boy there, man. That's my boy, man.
He's a beautiful footballer. I mean, I'm
to
trying to
Bertram said he's going down to the Chelsea game next week. So that would be fantastic. That would be really good. Yeah, that would be good.
Here's a question for you, Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, any player in history, who does Martin Odegaard most remind you of?
Oh, it's only Ozil.
Who?
Yeah, so it's Ozil. He looks like Ozil, and if you go far back enough, there's a player that we had called Liam Brady, who you're a big fan of. The difference is Brady was two-footed. His left foot was phenomenal, but he was two-footed. Odegaard reminds me a lot of that. Not a very pacey player, just very smart, very dynamic, very creative, and just had the ability to spin the ball on a sixpence. And not a lot of people would see that because we have a lot of new fans who didn't really watch Liam Brady. But yeah, I can see he's down on the ground as well. But yeah, he reminds me of Ozil and he reminds me of Liam Brady.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's dirty.
Was it intentional, do you think?
Oh, I think it was.
Awful tackle.
I'd send him off.
Near the ball.
No, it isn't. I'd send him off for that.
Jeez. I don't know. There's an argument that says he goes for the ball, but he's so so late, and his foot's high. Everything about that challenge is wrong. Oh, great. Gabriel's up. He's stamping it out. He hasn't needed the trainer. Looks like he's going to be all right.
Yeah, and look who's there to defend him, Gabriel. So, guys, Jesus, horrible tackle against Jesus. And I can't even tell you guys.
Godfrey, he's having a conversation with Godfrey to say, what the hell were you doing?
Yeah.
Because, you know I've got the ball. Your foot is way off the ground. You're nowhere near the ball. You know, he knows. And that could have been a very damaging tackle. He could have really done some damage. I think
Arsenal's prize player there.
Yeah, and I think he's right to have a word with him to say, look, you didn't need to do that. This is a friendly. You know, this is where you don't need to do those, mad tackles.
So it was Godfrey, and Godfrey got booked.
He has got booked, yeah.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. It was an awful challenge.
So it's a free kick, 35 yards out. It looks like Odegaard's going to hit this one. It's probably going to be the last kick of the game as we're in injury time. And it is Odegaard. Odegaard swings it in and it just goes over. Slightly over there.
2 minutes injury time. But yeah, this has been encouraging. I mean, 2-0 with players that, we're seeing for the first time. Offside. He's offside. Thank you. So yeah, I expect to see a complete different 11. It'll be interesting to see who he leaves on, if he does leave anybody on.
Yeah.
I got a feeling he's just going to give everyone 45.
I think so as well, which is a shame because I wanted to see more Saliba. Kulke says Saliba defending really wide the last couple of minutes. Gary saying Everton will be in trouble again thus this season. I think so. So. We're putting them to the sword right now.
Yeah, half time.
And apart from 2 good balls they've had from the right hand side from Nkunku, they haven't really looked useful.
Yeah.
But Jesus is sort of limping off. If you look at Jesus, guys,
yeah, he is
just limping off at the moment.
Yeah.
He's giving Arteta a sign to say, I don't know what happened. And now Jesus is talking to the referee officials
about the penalty.
Yeah,
he's telling them about the push in the back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I said that was easily a penalty.
That's easily a penalty.
Right, let me get this half-time banner on there. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, this is so far been a decent half, guys. The squad, you can see they've been training and had their pre-season preparations, and this is a nice way to sort of wrap up that preparations to see things starting to work really well. So Arteta would be happy about this, but he definitely wouldn't be happy about seeing his prized 45 million striker in Gabriel Jesus limping off the pitch there. I don't think he'll be happy with that at all. And you've got to put that down to one man, and that's Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard would be telling his players to go out there and do that. And it's just like the player was in his time at Chelsea, just no class. Sorry, guys, just no class.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if you've noticed, there seems to be endless footage of Ruel Waters.
Who?
Ruel Walters.
Okay.
Do you know who he is? He's our centre-back. He's a young, I think he's 18. He's like, I think he's one of only a couple of young under 18 players who've travelled with the squad. But I think they've got a lot of high hopes for him because he's a centre-back. He played in the game against Nuremberg in the first half.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see him second half because it would be Walters and Mari to come in for Saliba and Magalhaes.
It's strange. It's spelt very different from my name. My middle name is Ruel. And only people who went to school with me would know about that one. But this guy's spelled Reuell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
Big shout out
to you, Alex.
Footage, the pictures, and he's in everything. He's literally in everything.
Yeah. Yeah, big shout out to you, Alex. As you guys know, me, Alex, and Glenn Knightley and a couple of other guys do a show called The Back Five every month. And so we were actually supposed to do a show over the next week or so, but everyone's on summer holiday and everybody's been sort of, can make it, cannot make it. And it's just one of those. So next weekend, I'm going to be in Hungary for the Formula One Grand Prix. So I'm kind of going to be away as well. So it's just one of those things. So we might not have a show this month, but when the season starts, we'll definitely be getting together, myself, Alex, Glenn, and the gang, and we'll be able to talk to you about football and give us your thoughts on what we talk about as well on various different topics. So make sure you guys tune in and join us for that. I will advertise it when it comes out to make sure that you guys know when we're doing it. But yeah, big shout out to you, Alex. Overall, guys, I think, that was a very physical half of football. But I think that Arsenal should have had a penalty on Jesus at the break. Odegaard has played well. Quite a few players have played well. Cedric has played well. Saliba also gets a nod as well. Partey looked a little bit off the pace, but he grew into the game. As the game went on, he started looking a little bit more better. Remember, he hasn't trained and practiced a lot this summer, so expect him to be a little bit off the pace. But yeah, I thought, obviously, Gabriel Jesus just looks like money in the bank. Tony.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see these guys performing the way they are. There seems to be a camaraderie already there between players. Obviously, it's good that you've got a contingent all from one country, which is the Brazilian lot, which makes it easy for players like Marquinhos and Gabriel Jesus to acclimatise to London, because they've got, a huge Brazilian community in London, which I'm sure Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Magalhaes will already be in sync with.
Yeah.
Just I look forward to seeing the second half now and seeing how our second 11 perform. If there was one concern, I would say it would be the goalkeeper positioning for a couple of live situations where you think, what was you doing there? But other than that, I thought we defended really well. As I said, apart from the performance of Gabriel Jesus, I think for me, Cedric has been superb. I think Tavares was all right, but I can see, I know if Zinchenko comes in, when he comes in, I should say, his position will become,
They can play him anywhere, man. They can play this dude anywhere they want.
Yeah, this is true.
You're fair for Tierney, because if Tierney has another season like the last one, then he's playing his way out of starting 11. You then have to look at Tierney as well, you can't last the whole season, bro. So I'm gonna have to give you 20 starts this season rather than playing the whole way through. I can't trust you, and I need you for the season. I need you for when things get rough. Gerard, big shout out to you, Gerard. It's good to hear from you. You said live from Trini. Nice one, my bro. Nice one, man. Nice one. Keep that positivity going, bro. Arsenal fans, we need it, man. We need it. Alex says, thanks for the shout out, Apollo. Yeah, the Back Five is a good podcast, guys. It's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. Andrew says, check out Sky Sports. Never seen this presented there before. Ooh, maybe I should have that switched on my other screen, which I will do now. Kuke says, let's just leave the camera on Jesus limping for 20 seconds. He could say, I can see why we went for Rafinha. We need a little bit more X factor. You know what? I wasn't originally signed up to the Rafinha deal. I just didn't think it was worth doing. I don't want no big money, no 60, 70 million deals done because we need too many players. If you look for the price that you would pay for 70 million for like a Rafinha or Paqueta, yeah, you can get two players of good quality for 30, 35 million because we just need those players. It's nice to go out and spend big money, but I said it from day one, guys. We need players. We need a squad. So, and if you suck up all that money with one player, which the club was quite willing to do, let's not lie to ourselves. They were all in on Rafinha. I mean,
to be honest, you kind of look at his output in terms of the goals and assists, and it's not that impressive. I mean, I like the guy. I really do. I genuinely think he's a good player, but I also don't give praise. You know, it's like Wilfried Zaha, you know, great player, but let's be honest. I think his stats were slightly better this last year gone, but overall, he's not the most prolific of goal scorers or assist makers.
I agree. I mean, Rafinha had 11 goals and 3 assists, which is less than Saka. You know, Saka had 11 goals and 7 assists. Rafinha had 11 goals and 3 assists. So if you're spending essentially 60, 70 million to get a player who's not as creative as Saka and scores about the same amount of goals. I'm not worried about the goals because anyone who scores in double digits has got my vote.
And let's be honest, the previous season when we did actually play Nicolas Pepe, he got those stats easy.
Yeah.
He bettered those stats easy. So, you know, I'm not really one for just going overboard on players who, you know, they can look good. As I said, you know, Wilfried Zaha, the classic example. Alan St. Maximum, another one, you know, looks great. Armand Traore, another one, you know, looks great. But what's their end result? What are they doing? And I tell you another one who's like that, but I actually don't have a feeling. I don't think I would have an issue if we bought him. Would be Leroy Sané. The stories emanating about Leroy Sané not being wanted at Bayern Munich just don't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense.
I can see the Sky Sports girl they're talking about now. It looks very familiar. First of all, before I go in to talk about Amari Hutchinson, Sky Sports News, Before I talk about Amari Hutchinson, there's a big shout out to La African Guna. La African Guna, what's your thoughts on? And it's a shame not to have you in the game here while we're watching it. We're having a lot of fun talking about the game. What's your thoughts on the first half so far?
My thoughts were that it was a bit boring, to be honest, for the first 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes until we scored the first goal. I was kind of like a bit underwhelmed. Good to see Saliba completely dominating. I mean, Calvert-Lewin has barely touched the ball, to be honest. But the pressing of the team is just amazing right now. And really, like, what's a shame is that Xhaka's still in this team because, you know, we upgrade on him right now with Zinchenko, as left back, cover for Tierney. I don't really care even about a new winger. I think we can get away with it. Get Tielemans in, get Zinchenko in, and we have a serious team right now. And it's really exciting because, you know, we're going to be starting the new season soon. And, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think, we're going to have good squad depth. I think it's a very young team. You can see that they're growing. Odegaard is captain. I mean, there's just so many positive things right now with the team, you know, inside and outside the pitch, right? So
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. It's just I'm excited, to be honest. I think we're doing good business, and we haven't been seeing that. So yeah.
Yeah, Andrew says 5 o'clock shadow. It's late for the African Guna right now. I can tell you that.
2 in the morning for me.
It's 2 a.m. in the morning.
I
Now you know what is.
I turned on my lights just so you guys could see me. I was here in the dark watching the game. But yeah,
Hey.
I come on and have a chat with you guys and see what you guys are saying.
Hey, the African Guna, this is normal for me and Tony watching the NFL and the NBA, bro. This is Monday Night Football. I'm going to bed at 4:35 a.m. And that's on a Monday night, Tuesday morning, bro.
Yeah, no, agreed. What do you guys think about Jesus? Jesus is killing it, man. This guy is a baller. He's a baller. That finish it's not easy. You know, Lacazette probably misses that. Aubameyang probably scores that. But, I mean, still, like, he just knows where the goal is. His first goal that he scored in the last game, that goal as well, that's an elite striker, you know, finish. So, yeah, it's really exciting, right? Because I think he's going to be finishing a lot of the chances.
Yeah. Does La African Guna have a beard? I'm just trying to see.
No, not so much.
It's shadow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it had it says where's the clean shaven dude?
Dude, it does, you know, my hair growth is too fast. It doesn't last that long. You got to see me on the day I shave or the day after. Otherwise, the beard is there.
Man. You didn't say anything about the penalty shout. I talked about it.
I mean, it was a penalty. It was a definite penalty, but because it's preseason and it was in the beginning of the game, I think I think Saka's goal might have been offside as well, so we got away with that, right? Because there's no VAR. And I think the yellow card was definitely deserved because that was his second one. I mean, he would have probably gotten it for the first challenge. So yeah.
Well, listen, of course he's older because when he came on this channel, I think he was about 23.
Yeah,
and he's probably, I mean, that you're talking about 3 or 4 years ago. So
it's coming along. Hopefully Arsenal win something soon. I mean, a Prem soon. I mean, FA Cups, I've seen it all. You know, League Cup, Community, I've seen all those. Now I need to see the Prem and the Champions League. Europa League is a good start.
Kurt is asking questions about Tielemans. So listen. They've been talking to Tielemans for quite a while, and Tielemans has been very straightforward in terms of where he wants to go. He said he's interested to play for Barcelona. When his agent spoke to them, and this was 2 weeks before the transfer market, but they said to the agent they're not going to be pursuing him. Since then, his agent has had 3 meetings with Arteta, with Edu, and he only wants to go to play with Arsenal. Now, all I know is that 4 teams have inquired about him, and his agent has said he has no interest to sign for anyone outside of Arsenal. That's all I know. I don't know anything outside of that. Africa Gunnar, you might have heard something, and I know you're on the feeds and everything, but from my sources, they've told me that the player wants to come to Arsenal. Edu likes the player, but they're going to take their time with this because they still have a long time in the window left to go. But I reckon it's going to get done.
Yeah, I mean, he's already put his house up for sale as well, right? So, I mean, all the signs are pointing that he's going to move. I don't believe that we're trying to reduce the price. I mean, if that's the case, I'm not too happy about that. I think we should just pay. Look, we pay the money for Zinchenko. He's going to turn out to be good. We pay the money for Jesus, right? This is what we've been asking for years. Pay the big money for the big players because they have instant impact. And this is what we were hoping from Pepe when we spent that 72 million. And that's just part of the I have with him, right? You pay big money for big players to come in and make a change in your team. And yeah, so I really hope that we get that deal done.
So it's a shame that Bertram's not with us because I would have loved to have got Bertram's thoughts on Amari Hutchinson, and I'll tell you why in a minute. My overall thought, though, is on him is that, look, what you guys have to remember is, and I said this to Caroline Sheilman today, I'm surprised that this doesn't happen enough, where young players who are at academies go to other teams. I'm surprised it does because, let's face it, most of them are just coming into signing their pro contracts, and their awareness is built out among everyone else. Now, we took Nketiah from Chelsea when he was 14, 15, and I think that that's worked out really well for us. But on the flip side of that, not many of our players do leave. And where this move surprises me is everybody knows that young players at Chelsea don't work. Everybody knows that young players at Chelsea very rarely ever get any time to shine because of two reasons. One is because of the managers. They bring in top world-class managers, and managers want big, top world-class players. They don't really they don't really want those young academy players in their team when they're trying to win things like the Champions League. So
we're out again.
So from my perspective, he's going to a big team, but is he going to get the chance to play? If you look at the likes of what's happened with Jack Wilshere, Coutinho, Smith Rowe, Saka, there's a long list of Arsenal players that you can see that have come through the academy and got their chance to play. So I don't know.
What are you doing, Matt Turner?
I don't know. His head's been turned, and he's obviously signed for Chelsea. But what I will say is he made his. I know he's represented England in the under 18s, but he made his international debut for Jamaica against Catalonia earlier on in May this year. So he is a Jamaican international. So for that reason, I'll keep my eyes on Amari Hutchinson moving forward. But good luck to them. Good luck to the man.
Okay, I'm trying to work out what changes we've made. Matt Turner is giving me kittens here, boys.
Well, we're playing with a back three.
Why does he continue to parade so far out of his box? To the point now that Everton have recognised that he's going to be so far out. Let's shoot
they're
on
trying
sight.
to chip him.
Oh, man, I hate that stuff. That shit is so frustrating.
Is that Pepe I see? No, that's Nketiah. Nketiah's on.
Nketiah's on. Is it Flo Balogun?
I think Marquinhos is it Flo? Nah, Xhaka's still on. Oh, dude, Xhaka's on. They took off
Partey's on. Martinelli's on. Gabriel is still on.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look and see if there's...
Martinelli on the ground.
Let's see if we have some official changes. We don't have official changes. Right, hold on.
Is Saliba still on?
No.
Yeah, I'm on Arsenal's page just looking to see if they've made any changes.
Who's that at the back?
I think Marquinhos. Let's see what's going on here.
Good Marquinhos. Back again. Arsenal pressing really, really fast.
Yeah, they are.
Obviously, they're, they've spent a little while working on that press. Oh no, Saliba is still on. So it has gone, 3 at the back.
Yeah, that's what I said. They've definitely gone into a back three.
Yeah.
Let's see where we are here. Right, so there's both teams settling for after changes. We haven't got all the changes at the moment. I don't know why.
So El Neni is on, Rob Holding is on, Nketiah is on.
Saliba's playing right centre back right now.
Yeah. I'm not sure why they do that because he played centre back at Marseille.
Right, where are we here? And guys, look at that picture. Doesn't that picture look amazing?
Yep, I just tweeted that.
Yeah, doesn't that picture look amazing? It's absolutely fantastic. Loving this. Really looking forward to this season, man.
Oh,
bless you.
Thank you.
Really, really looking forward to this season. That's a great buy. Actually, it's a good tackle there. Arsenal on the attack. Guys, I'm on 49 minutes, 35 seconds.
Oh, unlucky.
I'm ahead of you. I'm 49, 43.
49-43. Tony?
49-38.
All right, so we're all in around 10 seconds of each other, which is not too bad. Gary says, how has Cam from MLS, what does he know about soccer? Turner.
Okay, Bellerin is on.
Guys,
Yeah, he was released. Yeah, he was released. Yeah.
He's been playing better, by the way.
Who's that?
Bellerin. He looks like a different player.
Still...
It doesn't change my like opinion, but I mean,
exactly.
I'm just being fair. He's playing better.
I mean, I wouldn't put him ahead of Cedric, and we're not even talking about Tomiyasu at the moment.
Yeah, Tomiyasu's injured still, I guess.
Cedric's played well in the first half. I tell you, some of his deliveries in the first half. Look at Arsenal with the press. Wow. Arsenal, just everybody's coming, man. Look at the press. El Nene just relentless.
Everton just
I know we're seeing a different variety of players here, but my word.
How the hell are we getting out of here? Okay.
All right, let me just go and get a drink.
Nice. Well done, Saliba.
What? I'm at 51-20.
Yeah, 20 seconds behind you, I am.
Okay.
So there's a corner coming up to Everton.
Yeah, I'm slightly ahead of you.
Played short.
Oh. You will be. That's funny.
Oh. Don't know who that was. Somebody showed. Somebody just showed Eddie Nketiah a clean set of heels. It's unusual that a striker gets outrun by a midfielder.
Yeah, Bellerin and Nketiah, Maitland-Niles, Elneny holding. Tavares off, Jesus off, Saka off, Odegaard off, Cedric off.
Can't see Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
He's probably playing midfield. I see him. He's playing center mid next to Xhaka.
Oops.
Actually, he's playing in the 10, I think. It's Elneny and Xhaka at the base. He might be playing at the 10 instead of Odegaard.
Oh, there he is. I actually thought that was Thomas Partey still.
Mm.
Oh, no. So now,
I think I predicted 3-0, so
that's good play out. Yeah, we've got to find that pass. The boys are there. Keep it going. I think we've sacrificed in this half some of the creativity.
Yeah, but I think the game is pretty much done.
Because you kind of think like with Partey, Odegaard, and Jesus missing, who's going to create?
Here's your 14. He joined Everton.
Yeah, it'll be El Neni / Xhaka, I guess.
Yeah, that ain't cutting it for me, bro.
No, yeah, no, me neither. But yeah, it is what it is. He has to give players a chance. He has to give players a chance.
I get that. Pepe.
The game's over.
Here's his son.
Wow. Everton's passing is really bad. They keep. I mean, it's our press. It's our press as well that's forcing them into errors. Damn. Hey, did you see that picture of Martinelli? It was Martinelli and Vieira. Oh, wow, that was crazy. Martinelli is looking swole. He's looking super strong right now.
Right, guys. Let's just get the confirmation of the changes out. So on is Bellerin and Ketia, Maitland-Niles. Bellerin, Nketiah, Maitland-Niles, El Nene, and Holding. And off is Tavares, Jesus, wow, Saka, Odegaard, and Cedric.
We just saw a pile driver shot from
Is it Pepe?
Maitland-Niles.
Oh.
Yeah, Maitland-Niles.
Not something we're accustomed to.
Yes. So let me get rid of this banner here. Let me get rid of this. Come on. So I drink a fizzy drink. I had to go and I was going to get water, but I just did the old Vimto. The old Vimto, Tony.
Vimto's nice.
Yeah, Vimto, man.
I love
After
Vimto.
they killed my Ribena and
I
no
love
sugar.
Ribena over Vimto. I mean, Ribena's more juice, whereas Vimto's more soda.
So what they've done is they're using natural sugars in Ribena now, which makes it taste like drain water. So I stopped drinking Ribena.
They don't sell Ribena in South Africa. And Vimto is like super scarce as well. Like you would have to go downtown to probably find that.
Wow.
We also don't get Mountain Dew here. I like.
You don't
Mountain
get
Dew.
what?
Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, that's a very American drink.
Yeah, very much. Skip and Shannon's drink, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Different players. I haven't got the changes for Everton, by the way, guys. But let me see if I can get that as well. I guess the bottom line is we don't actually care what Everton has done with the changes.
But Iwobi's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iwobi's on.
Oh, Martinelli! Oh, wow.
Talk us through that one.
So basically, Martinelli running through on goal on his left foot. Defender slides and gets a block in for a corner.
I'm about to see.
But like,
here we go. Martinelli comes through on his left foot, and it's just.
Oh yeah, it was a good tackle. If you didn't, I think tackle. It was definitely on target. I'm so excited. Honestly, I love Martinelli over Smith Rowe. If Smith Rowe doesn't get that many games, I'm not gonna cry about it. Honestly, I just think Martinelli brings way more to the team. I think Smith Rowe is gonna be a good impact sub. I think in the Europa League, definitely start Smith Rowe. That's where he'll have to get his minutes and he'll have to do, get assists and goals to like kind of get a starting place over Martinelli. What do you guys think?
Oh, what was that? What the hell was that? Who did that corner? Was that Granite?
Probably.
It looks like so.
So what? Marquinhos is gonna come on for the last like 20 minutes? Probably.
Yeah,
Who?
yeah.
Marquinhos.
Marquinhos. Yeah. Gary says crap replace crap, and also replaced by crap Everton changes. Yeah, Everton changes are so insignificant. We're not even going there at the moment. Okay.
I need someone to feed Nicholas Pepe.
Yeah.
desperate
18
to
says
see
I
it.
miss La African Guna live on game chats. Yeah, so do we, bro.
Yeah,
he
but
offers some
the
good
thing-
live
the
commentary.
thing is, I like to listen to the commentary, and also I don't like it when we're not on the same time, because like then sometimes you celebrate before I see something, and I don't like that. I want to see it like live in the
Yeah,
flesh.
Nabil's
score.
like that. The only way, the way AFT feed does it is they're all in the same room watching the same television.
Yeah, so it's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly, it's fine.
But I just can't figure out a way how we can do that, because we're all over the place. You know how big London is. Yeah, it would just be one of those things. I guess we can synchronize our streams, but yeah, it's a weird one because it jumps around
It's
all over
tough.
the place.
Because I mean, I'm watching this live right now. I wouldn't be able to put it at the same time as you guys. I mean, like I can't change the time, or like I can't pause it, or like, you know what I mean? Like you can't choose.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I can do it on BT Sports, and maybe on the Sky app I can do it. Yeah, so I don't think it's an issue for me.
Are you guys paying for this right now?
No.
Okay, good. I'm also really curious to know the shirt sales for Jesus. I think if someone had that statistic in the next like in a month from now, I really do think he'll have the highest shirt sales we've had in like 2-3 years.
I think so. I was talking to Tony about it before the game. He did say when talked about fans saying Jesus, Jesus, or Jesus, and he did say it is Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did say it is Jesus. I used to say Jesus.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. I think it'll take some adjusting, because that one
from
is,
me. Yeah.
I'm usually good with names. That one is a bit tough.
Yeah, I'm just so used to saying Jesus because of this.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see you guys in January.
Excellent.
Yeah, is that a definite?
Yeah, I booked my ticket.
Excellent. That's awesome.
I'm going to Dubai for holiday, and then my dad was like, if you go to London, it's the same price, so you may as well go and watch a game. And I was like, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Come on,
so,
Shaka.
Yeah.
So exciting.
So yeah, we have to try and get a ticket sorted out for you. I know Chi is on our brother side, but I've also got some contacts as well, so we'll have to see what we can do.
Yeah, you see, I'm planning like it's 6 months from now, but I'm planning ahead of time, make sure everything is sorted out.
And are you coming by yourself?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
yeah, I'm coming by myself.
So our play seems a little bit
slow.
Yeah, it is. Andrew saying, you watching football, I'm watching the women sprinters. Yes! The World Championships are on at the moment, and I haven't had enough time to go in. I was watching it earlier on in the day, but I'm going to have to catch up on the highlights on that. Gary says, I run my stream on Amazon Fire Stick. I have a program that gives me everything. Yeah. It's like IPTV.
Even for preseason.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Tony's watching IPTV as well.
I'm watching this on Twitter right now. People are streaming it. There's like 11,000 people watching this.
Yeah. So how many people have we had on our stream tonight? Let's go and check that out. Good to see Arsenal fans coming back in to watch 101. I've tried my hardest to keep the we've just got another 13 subscribers on tonight's stream, so that's good. Welcome to all you new subscribers. Let's have a look how much people have tuned in to us tonight. We've had 1,250 people. So,
Wow.
big shout out to
That's
all
a
of you
great
guys.
run. Oh, unlucky. What did you do? He nutmegged himself.
Tony, I'm on 64 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yeah, you're going to see Bellerin nutmeg himself in a second.
Bellerin, man. Dead food. Dead food, man.
Dear.
Dead food.
Oh, dear. I mean, you know, look, he's served us well. You got to remember, this guy came to us age, what, 14?
Yeah, a long time ago.
You know what I mean? He's the last.
Yeah.
He's the last of.
Well, I can't even look. I thought the player's all right. I never ever at one stage thought he was better than Matt Debuchy. I thought Debuchy was a quality player.
That's harsh.
Who are
He
you
was.
talking
I mean,
about?
before his injury.
Who are you
Before his
talking
injury,
about?
he was doing well.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, like I said, I never
Bellerin.
thought at one stage that he was. And
what?
he's just
That's
not productive.
outrageous.
He's just not
Debuchy was
productive.
so average. Debuchy was so average, and he barely played as well. He was
You're
injured.
outrageous for saying that.
He was always
Yeah,
injured, but he was a good player. When he
Nah,
played at
he
Newcastle,
wasn't.
I was
he was like
begging us
he
to
was
buy
a
him.
5 out of 10 player. Bellerin
Nah,
once was
he's
a
a
7 out of
player.
10 player.
The
before
fact
his
that
injury.
Bellerin was faster than Thierry Henry was outrageous.
Crazy, exactly.
Yeah.
I still remember the run he made against, who was it? Was it Bayern? When he tracked back and he made that tackle. I still remember that vividly.
Yeah. I
It
think
was so fast. Or was it against Chelsea?
Yeah.
I don't remember which one it was. He did it more than once.
This
He was a
midfield
speed
is just
demon.
not creative enough.
Him and Chamberlain and Walcott were up there in terms of the fastest players.
They were. Yeah, no, I preferred Matt Debuchy. He was a better player in my opinion.
He was better defensively. Agreed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't.
No, that's because it's my opinion. That's why you don't know what it's all about. I preferred him. He was a much more polished player.
I don't know.
Bellerin. I did a thing on Bellerin about a month ago on my channel, and I said that the beauty with Bellerin's play was just his speed. He had that recovery speed that defenders didn't have, and once he got injured and he lost that speed, he was beyond average. Whereas when you take a player like Monreal, even when you lose your speed, you've still got your smarts, and that's sadly the one thing that escaped Bellerin is he just wasn't a smart player. He had no idea what to do once he crossed the halfway line. I wasn't. I just look. Bellerin for me was just.
Are you talking about the same player?
Yeah, we are. Bellerin for me was just an average player.
I don't get what you're saying.
Especially in the final third.
Bro, you're talking about Matthew Debuchy, a player who played 13 games for Arsenal.
Yeah,
thank you. How is that a sample size even worth talking about? I'm sorry, Apollo. You're absolutely out of your mind if you're going to compare a guy who played for our club for 13 games against a fella who's been in our team for a decade.
So that's the difference. You're judging him on his Arsenal career, which he didn't really have.
13 games? Are you mad?
So that's the difference. You're judging him on his Arsenal career, which he didn't really have one. And I'm judging him on
Newcastle.
I'm judging him exactly. I'm judging him as a
player.
No.
And I'm sorry, Tony. I just don't agree.
I'm sorry. What are you doing?
Something's wrong with Pepe here.
Team to our player.
I think Pepe is down.
Yeah, he got hit in the face.
Yeah. He got hit in the face.
He's all right. They're on the water break.
Gary says Debuchy was better. G says Debuchy was quality player. Gary says Bellerin was the defensive Walker. Exactly. That's all. That's all he was, bro.
Sorry. Hang on.
And actually, it's hard to say that, Gary, because Walcott was unbelievably productive. Bellerin
wasn't. What are you
wasn't.
on about?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Bellerin wasn't.
What are you on about? Debuchy played 43 games for Newcastle. That's no sample size.
Of course, it's a sample size. How many? You just said he played 13 games. You just said he played 13 games for Arsenal, didn't you?
That's nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's why I said his Arsenal career was. I can't judge him on his Arsenal career because he didn't have one.
You can't judge him on his Newcastle career. He never had one.
Yeah, well, look, I've seen him play for Newcastle in the same way that I saw. What's his name? Who's that guy who plays for Southampton? And then for the French national team, where he was just
Lokonga just came
solid.
on.
So yeah, I like him as a player. It's just a shame he had the injury problems that plagued his career.
Tony, I'm on your side. I mean, yeah.
If you're gonna say,
it's
if you're
crazy.
gonna compare the Matthew Debussy who played 233 games for Lille, yeah, I'd understand it.
No, look, forget the team.
You're just
I'm
talking
telling
about
you, he's
player.
a much better
Yeah,
technical
in
player than
general.
Bellerin, and that's why I like him.
Yeah, he is a better technical
The
player.
only
but
reason
overall,
and that's it. So you can say whatever you want. Go and look at the stats. Bellerin had no clue what he was doing in the final third. Not a clue. Yeah.
No, but I think also Apollo has like the old, like the more recent Bellerin than like when he first, like the first few years of Bellerin, it wasn't that bad.
But I talked about that on my channel. As I said, his speed was made up. You know, we have a position in the NFL called cornerback. If you don't have soft hips and quick feet to have that recovery speed, you ain't going to be a good player defensively. And Bellerin was good because he had that recovery speed. Bellerin could be in a wrong position. He could get turned on a bad angle, and he could recover from it. When he got injured and lost that speed, he was shot. He lost all of that. Why? Because he was never a good technical player.
Yeah, that's I agree with that. I agree with
Monreal, on the other hand, you look at a 36-year-old Monreal, how he defends. Totally different player. Totally different player. And Monreal wasn't that. He just wasn't a good technical player. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. What I'll say is the goals that Bellerin has scored against Chelsea, Debussy could never score those goals.
But how many goals did he? What was that? His one goal they scored for the club?
No, come on. Bellerin scored at least 4 or 5 goals. I'm not making a case for him.
Bellerin scored 8 goals. 8 goals. Do your research, bro.
8 goals. So he didn't even score in double digits.
But he's the right back. What are you expecting?
Yeah. You're coming up with some joke.
Yeah, no, it's not for me, guys. Sorry, man.
8 goals.
Yeah,
and I know some of you
lot
love. I know some of you lot are big fans of the player, and look, you know,
2.
Yeah, before he was injured,
but we're not fans
okay,
of Bellerin. We're just trying to be fair.
Yeah, like I said, he's okay, but for me, he just wasn't the type of technical player that I would say is an Arsenal player. Wasn't that kind of technical player.
I think Tommy is better than Bellerin.
So, guys, we're 71 minutes and 30 seconds, and the game has really slowed down somewhat. You know, we've got
it's really boring right now, to be honest.
Yeah, we've got a fresh set of Arsenal players on the field. Nelson, Mari, and Walters has come on. Tony talked about Walters before, but those 3 players have come on the pitch: Nelson, Mari, and Walters. And Arteta's just trying to mix it up a little bit, but you can see, without the likes of Jesus, Saka, Odegaard, and those type of players, Martinelli, we just look a little bit average. And Everton as well have tightened up at the back. They just didn't want to hide it in the second half.
There's a foul. Thank you.
But I just don't know what Everton are going to do for this season.
Oh, what is going on? Everton are just fouling everywhere.
Yeah, but that's been their game plan because they can't keep up.
Yeah, true.
Guys,
Andrew makes me laugh. Andrew says, glad I'm sticking with the sprinting. Oh, God.
What do you guys think about Nelson? I think we should sell.
Yeah, I don't see him getting a look in.
No way. Yeah, he's not gonna play.
Yeah, I like Nelson. I think he should make some appearances in the League Cup.
What the hell was that?
But that's such a waste.
It depends.
To keep him for a whole year just to play League Cup.
Yeah, it depends what happens with Pepe. If Pepe doesn't go anywhere, then you got to put Nelson out on loan because he ain't gonna play.
But even if we sell Pepe, I think we're gonna buy a new winger.
Yeah,
I think we're still gonna buy a new winger and a new mid. That would be crazy if we actually do. I mean, that'd be amazing. Wow! And then he almost unlocked the defense there.
Kuke is really going in on hard on Xhaka tonight, man. It's too early for this, man. It's too early for this. I'm not even going to read that comment out. It's too early for this. Andrew says, keep him, cup competitions. Yeah, look, I like Reece Nelson, always have done. Always, he can go past players. He can have a go. He's aggressive on goal. His creative play is good, has a ton of assists. I like him as a player. He just hasn't had the chance to play. That's
not true. He's had plenty of opportunities. He's been here for like 5 years. He's been in the first.
Yeah, so one of the games I liked is when we was in the FA Cup and we played against Portsmouth.
He's not good enough. He's not good enough.
So one of the last games he played in was when we was in the FA Cup. We played against Portsmouth and we won 2-0 and he got both of the assists. And that just really showed Arsenal fans what he's all about.
Apollo, come on, listen to yourself. Against Portsmouth. Like, what?
In the FA Cup.
God. Like, you know what I mean? Like, anyone playing in his position is expected to do an assist or a goal when you're playing against Portsmouth.
Bro, we lost to no, don't nod your head, Tony. We lost to Nottingham Forest last season in the FA Cup.
Yeah, but these are one-offs. Yeah? These are one-offs.
Let's be real.
Yeah, but these are one-offs. I mean, even against Nottingham Forest, I would expect him. I'd expect Pepe. I'd expect all these guys to score or
Tony,
assist.
what's going on?
The goalkeeper just saved from Eddie Nketiah, who was closing so quickly.
Yeah, thank you, Gary.
Inches away from a goal.
Thank you, Gary. This is one of the things that we know from the academy is like he was touted higher than Saka and all them other players. And all I'm going to say is what I said before. He just hasn't had the chances to play in the first team.
He hasn't applied himself.
He's had a lot of bit time in League Cup or a couple of Europas, but he hasn't really had that time and run in the first team in the league.
He's not good enough for Polo. It's simple.
He's not good enough at all.
You guys love stapling those tags on players who don't get those chances. You guys were saying that about Nketiah for years.
Sorry. and I still don't change my opinion on it. Just because he got a new contract doesn't mean that now all of a sudden he's been playing better. I'll give him that.
Let's see Nelson get a run in the team, and then we can talk about what he can.
Bro. You're dreaming if you think he's getting a run in the team.
There's a reason why he went out on loan.
If not, then he goes out on loan.
He's not good enough.
I don't think.
I'm sorry, you guys should know me already. I'm not one to be shooting down players when they haven't even had the chance to do anything.
No, but pull up the stats and see how many appearances he's had for Arsenal, and then
well, like I said, he's played a lot of bit part, League Cup, Europa. He's played a lot in that. But in terms of the league,
check how many games
he hasn't really
check how many games he's played in the league. I don't know actually, and I'm just curious.
Yeah, well, okay, let's have a look.
Bloody hell, this Everton team are just...
He's probably played like 15 to 20 games. Not started, but he's played 15 to 20 games at least. Yeah, these guys are fouling like crazy.
Yeah, it's getting worse now. It's getting worse on them.
It's ridiculous. They're not even playing football now. It's literally just hacking a player, pulling jerseys. It's just a joke.
Is this that Gordon kid? Okay, yeah. What's the stats?
So in the league, he's played.
It's gonna be 20 something. I know.
No, it's not. So in the league last season, he played.
No, we're not talking about last season, Apollo. We're talking.
All right, let me talk. Let me talk. Right,
okay,
let me talk.
I'm just saying.
So in the league last season, he made one appearance for 90 minutes. The season before that, he played in the league for 70 minutes, 2 appearances as a sub. The season before that, he made 10 appearances, played 602 minutes, scored 1 goal, got an assist, and that was it. That's it. So he's played he's played a total of 13 games.
Both from the bench and starting. He's played 13 games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
so
my stats are different because
I'm on who scored.
Who?
I'm on who scored. And last season he started 10 games and came on once as a sub. He had 2 goals and 4 assists.
Tony, how many games has this guy played in the Premier League? I don't care if he started, if he didn't start. How many games has he played since the first team? There's no way he's played 13 games in 3 years or 4 years.
Games. He's played 23 games in the Premier League.
Well, not according to who scored. 1. Oh, right. Sorry. There's 3 games I missed out. And that was in 2017. So he played 3 games then.
23 games, 1 goal. 4 games in a cup, 5 games in the League Cup, 14 games in Europe.
14 games in Europe. That's a lot as well.
Yeah. In
That's
total, In total, he's played 48 games for Arsenal.
Yeah, he hasn't. He's played for Hoffenheim.
48.
For Hoffenheim,
48 games for Arsenal.
All right, Tony. The numbers I'm getting on who scored are completely different. For Hoffenheim, he played 18 times as a sub, came on 5 times. He played 23 games.
No, he's got 29 games for Hoffenheim. Scored 7
Well, I've got
goals.
here 23 games. He scored 7 times for them.
Okay, well,
yeah.
For Feyenoord, he played he's played
32 games.
No, 21. He started 10 games last season and came on 11 as a sub.
Well,
I'm on who scored.
My stats say 32 games.
Yeah, but where are you getting your stats from?
Okay, are you talking about just league?
I'm on who
league
scored.
Games?
Just go to who scored and you'll be able to see what I can see.
League games or all games in all competitions?
I'm talking about league games.
Okay, league games is different.
Let African Guna ask how many games he played in league. I'm on
21.
who scored. Go
21.
to who scored. It shows you on there.
So
I don't know what site you're on.
21 in the league.
Yeah, who scored? Who scored? It says he's only played 16.
Yeah, that would include five substitutes, right?
Yeah, we're including those. Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, 82 minutes gone in this game. There's been a plethora of substitutes at the moment now, and the game has just kind of really died off in the second half. A lot of that intensity and pressing we've not seen in this half, and the game is just sort of going by the wayside at the moment.
Man, Bellerin, bro. Chump.
Hey, yeah, Gary, did you see one of the videos that I put out when I talked about Lacazette was 5'8" and Nketiah is 5'11"? A lot of people didn't realize Nketiah was nearly 6 foot. For some reason, they had it in them that Nketiah was really short or really small, and that ain't him. He's not a small player at all. If actually you look at some of the footage in training, you'll see that Nketiah is quite a handful there. But yes, he has been working with a personal trainer and bulking up. He's not that thin as well. I wouldn't say he's a thin player.
No, he's looking good.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he's a thin player. Bellerin trying to step over. Look.
Bro, Pepe was waiting for the ball there, man. And this guy's trying some foolishness.
God. Like I said, yeah, Bellerin ain't got no football brain at all, man. He just runs. He ain't got no technicality to his game at all. He never has had.
I'd be so pissed if I was Pepe there, man. That was stupid.
Pepe standing 5.
He's literally begging for the ball. He's wide open.
God.
And Bellerin's trying to like feint. He's trying to be messy and like feint the defender.
And he bundles into the defender.
And then watch, because you're behind me. 20 seconds later, he commits a foul.
Mad.
Yeah. I don't know who's going to pay for him, though. And they're going to only pay like 5-6 million. It's such a joke.
Yeah, true.
But look, I mean, any money's better. You know, we just need to get rid. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Okay, Holding.
Holding with another new haircut.
Why do we keep getting linked to like left center backs?
I agree, Andrew. This is the reason why you hear me on this channel fight a lot for the younger players, because our fans have a tendency to just brush aside anything they don't see or they don't, in terms of their bar. That a lot of our fans have a bar, don't they? And that's the reason why they look at some of the top players like Mbappe and all of a sudden our young players have got to be these players automatically. And for me, it's like, you don't know what you've got in a young player until you actually play the player and see what they can actually bring you. And that's all of them.
What the loan system for,
this
bro.
new guy that Tony's talking about, Cool K's just talking about him now. I haven't seen him play, but I'm not going to go out there and rubbish him. Yeah, a lot of our fans have just got the tendencies to do that with some of our younger players without having seen them really play or get the chance.
Where's Gideon Zelalem right now? Because I know you was hot on his ass.
No, I was Jeffrey Adelaide. What a player, man!
And where is
what
he now?
A talent! Playing in France, isn't it?
Yeah. But I was gonna say just on that point, Apollo, I think that's not fair. I mean, like, you know, there is a certain standard, but when it comes to young players, I'll just take one example. Martinelli comes from nowhere. And look at his standard. And if I compare Martinelli to Reece Nelson, that's my point. That's why I'm like, Reece Nelson is not good enough. Because I see Martinelli, who hasn't had the same exposure as him, didn't come from, you know, the Hale End Academy, came from nowhere, and he's better. So
way better. Better.
Yeah.
But guys, with all due respect, I'm not talking about Martinelli. I'm talking about Reece Nelson.
Yeah,
and that's my whole point. That's my whole point.
He ain't good enough, bro. Simple.
You still don't understand what I'm just saying. So Kulke says Walters is he's talking to Tony. Walters is going to be a good player. He has pretty good positioning for his age, defends well. Look, I like a player called Mark McGuinness. Me and Tony was talking about him last season. I think he's a really, really good prospect. And we've got rid of a couple of defenders over the last year or so. But Mark McGuinness is still hanging around. I think he's solid. But whether he'll get the chance again, this is all about our players getting a chance. Look at that, playing out the back. Was that Holding?
Yeah,
Holding just needled the ball through two players, attacking players. Wow.
Like
that was a game of cat and mouse there.
Got it off.
Yeah, I'm interested. I haven't seen this Ruel Walters play, but I'm interested to see what he can do. Tony raves about him.
Nuremberg, Blake, mate.
Yeah. I'm interested in him.
Comfortable. He looks good.
Gary, Jeffrey Adelaide, for me, is one of the top youth prospects we've had coming out of our academy since Jack Wilshere. That's how good this player was. But injuries just destroyed his career. Such a shame. Such a shame as well.
He needs to build more physicality. Yeah, he was a good player.
Give it him.
Yeah, Andrew, good point. And this is what I'm saying. When our fans are quick to dismiss players, we did that with Andy Cole. And you kind of, Serge Gnabry was another one. We could talk about a lot of players that didn't get the chance
Gnabry was nowhere near the player he is now when he left Arsenal. Like, there's no one in their right mind.
Yeah, I agree, Andrew. Yeah, I agree. You have to give the young players a chance. That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't.
You have to give them a chance.
You have to give the good young players a chance. The average one, you let them go.
You guys still don't get it, do you? And it's a good point that he's making there. Andrew's talking about De Bruyne and Salah. De Bruyne, not just De Bruyne, but even look at Lukaku as well. And Mourinho was a manager at Chelsea at that point. They just had no interest in playing these players. None. Just didn't even want to know. And for me, you got to know what you got in your talent, man. You got to know what you've got in these kids.
You gotta also be ruthless and know when the right time is to move on and not
and that's when you'll have a situation like Kevin De Bruyne. That's when you have a situation.
But like you're choosing but you're choosing like nitty pitty, like those are like 1 in a million, like Salah. These are like 1 in, it doesn't happen.
I wouldn't say 1 in a million. There's a whole bunch of these players like that. Like I said, we've got Serge Gnabry, and nobody was talking about him.
Yeah, but I just told you that you could ask so many Arsenal fans. You could do a survey of the entire global Arsenal fan when we let him go. No, probably 1 or 2% would have said that he was going to become the superstar player that he is now. So that's part of the risk.
I think there was more than that. Yeah, there was quite a lot of there was a lot of this thing about Tony Pulis, who had him on loan and was talking all this bullshit, and then Wenger should never have listened to him. And a lot of fans didn't agree with it. And I know a lot of fans who didn't agree with it. They talk to me about it all the time in the stadium. So there was that kind of thing where he had his following.
Shoot!
Just like Jermaine Pennant. Jermaine Pennant, he didn't turn out. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I talk to a lot of Nketiah fans all the time. A lot.
Nicholas Bentner. Arturo Lupoli. Oh, unlucky. Good effort.
Yeah, when people talk about
Yeah,
Bentner,
it was a good shot.
I just don't say anything. Gary says, Lafkin Guna, you have to think Eddie never looked like he was going to make it at Arsenal, and all of a sudden he clicked. No reason that can happen for Nelson. Yeah, I agree.
Guys,
yeah,
that's
that's fair.
It today when we've only got 3 minutes left, and I as soon as this is over, I need to.
We're not doing ratings, unfortunately, not today. Gary, Pennant had a bad attitude. Yeah, I agree. Left foot shot there.
Yeah, Nick Pepe.
And that's well saved. That's well saved by the goalkeeper.
So Leeds and Leicester won Pepe. I mean, if we can do a deal with Leicester, do a straight swap for Tielemans, that'd be amazing. I mean, I would hail Edu and Arteta because right now they already got me on their side. So another couple of good deals like that, I'll be really impressed.
Yeah,
more of that.
I don't want Sané, Leroy Sané. I don't like it. Too expensive. Oh, okay, Lukonga. Oh,
that's close.
Guys, I can't believe we didn't score in the second half, man.
I can.
Shoot! Oh man, El Neni, that was your shot. What are you doing? Oh. Wow, he chucked the ball. What a guy.
Andrew said, how many games did it take Thierry Henry to score for Arsenal? It took him 7 games, I believe. He came on in his 3rd match as a substitute. And it was his 9th match, but he's 7th overall. So, it took him quite a few games.
And
Nicholas and Anelka, not so much. And Anelka hit the ground running.
You know what? I don't think it's about how many games it takes a player, right? Because Martinelli cannot score for 10 games and it doesn't change anything. It's about what you see in a player, right? It's about the confidence and the attitude, everything, the combination. It's so many different things than just scoring, right? I mean, there's plenty of players that can have games where they're contributing and not scoring, and fans will be happy with them.
All right, Gary, all the best, man. Nice one, Gary. All the best.
Guys, it's kicking off now.
Yeah, so 3 minutes into injury time, guys.
Guys, Everton needs to get fined or something because they were.
Yeah, I can see they're pushing around Pepe. Look.
No, you still haven't seen it yet. It's still more. There's more. They tackled. Look, they swiped Lukonga for no reason.
Yeah,
Godfrey
it's the
again.
Same player as well. It's the same.
No,
player.
It's not Godfrey. It's someone else. Anyways.
So I'm looking forward to when these two play in the. I'm looking forward to when these two play in the Premier League.
Look at that awful tackle. That's at number 2. Tarkowski. Right.
Yeah, I. Oh my God! Yeah, I just saw that tackle. The referee's lost it.
Yeah.
Look, he's only giving him a yellow. This kind of. This is.
Because it's preseason. They don't want to give reds, right? I mean, that's always how it is.
See, this is what's wrong. If you're giving out yellows for this, you're inviting these tackles. You're telling the players that it is absolutely okay to be playing like that in preseason. And that is wrong. From an official standpoint, look at that. He's got no interest in going in for the ball. And it's unnecessary. And he knows he's going to get away with it.
Right. Got to run.
Got to run to 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no problem, guys. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us for this stream. Arsenal win 2-0, and we'll be back with you hopefully for the next game. But yeah, overall, just your final comments, Tony, before you go. Good night tonight.
Good game first half. Nothing to write home about second half.
Yep, let Africa Goon up. Good showing tonight.
My final thoughts is really excited with Jesus. Super exciting. I think that is a big major signing. Zinchenko is also, the addition of him is really exciting. And overall, I'm just happy. I think we're going to win every game in preseason. That's how it's going to be for me. I see it that way. And and it looks like we're going to be prepared for the beginning of the season. So enjoying life as an Arsenal fan right now. And hopefully Arteta and Edu continue to make us happy. Because as long as they make us happy, then you know what I mean? They're doing a good job.
Yeah. I mean, for me tonight, one has to wonder, in these preseason games, we're only seeing Jesus' talent for 45 minutes. Say if you had him for 90 minutes, and this was his problem at Man City. He wasn't playing enough. So everyone's saying good night, Kuke, night Andrew. For me, when you see that, although this has been 3 games, Gabriel Jesus hasn't played a full 90 minutes in either one of those. And he's already got 4 goals and I think 2 assists. So it's scary what this guy would be able to do. I'm on board with it. I'm on board.
Yeah,
I'm excited for Jesus. All right, guys, that's it from us, man. Thanks for you guys to join us for the game tonight, and keep following the channel, subscribe, and big up to all of you guys. Nice one, man.
Cheers.